Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm XP here again for another video. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how I made this reel about animating the Eiffel Tower. Once again, if you do like my content, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and send me or tag me on Instagram with the creation you've made with this tutorial. The first thing to do for this tutorial is to go to Photoshop, import the image you want to animate, and then once you've selected the frame that you want, just duplicate the layer. Then what we're gonna do is first select our subject. So we're gonna use a Photoshop tool, and maybe I'm gonna spread a little bit the selection by 5 pixels. Then I'm gonna go back to my background layer and use here we're gonna need to rasterize the layer. We're gonna do it very quickly. So we're gonna use the content over fill tool just to remove the background down here. So basically Photoshop is doing the thing pretty well. I'm gonna merge two layers. Then once I go back to my puppet here, which is going to be my puppet, what I can do is just use here the selection tool, select the right layer of course, go back to selection mode and invert my selection. I'm going to remove here the background, so let's remove it. I do have here a bit of artifacts, so maybe what I will do is just you can give that my hour. I'm gonna give it leave it that way for the sake of tutorial, but the idea here will be to have a better selection, but you have the whole idea. So next what we're gonna do is gonna be sure to be on the right subject layer, and we're gonna use the wrap puppet tool. What this tool does is it's adding a skeleton to our image, and once you've picked dots and pin to your skeleton, you can move here one part of the subject and then use the puppet wrap just to animate the way you want. So basically, as you can see, I've put dots on the base of the Eiffel Tower just to be sure that it's not going to move. But I want to keep this part this way. But you can also just move the legs here just to animate as you want. So basically, the idea of this tutorial is very simple. Put in the dot every time on the same spot just to be sure that the base is remaining in the same place, and then moving around slowly the top of the Eiffel Tower just to animate the way you want. Let's move it a little bit that way. And once you have moved from one position to another, you have to export the image and move it all around until you have all the composition that you need. So let's do it for the first one. I'm gonna drag just a little bit down here, press enter. Let's file, export as PNG. We're gonna select a place, Eiffel Tower. I don't care about the typing. And then save here. They'll move. Once again, select the same dots. Be sure that once you're adding a position not to drag any part of the Eiffel Tower. Let's move like right here another way, export, and so on. Port 2. And once you have all the image that you want, all you need to do is to go back to Final Cut. So first, start a new project. I'm gonna select vertical, name it Eiffel. Sorry, press OK. And third thing to do is just select all our images. So as you can see, if I press to the quick look, sorry, we have the basis of our images. So the first things to do is just to upload 1 from 10 image. Then, so as you can see, the animation is coming right smoothly. The next thing to do is just to change the duration. Or basically what you're building here is an hyperlapse, or the very same thing. Sorry. We are building an hyperlapse like we did on this previous tutorial. I'm gonna add a link down here. So right here, all we're gonna do is make a new compound clip. We're gonna animate animation. Then what we can do, either you can duplicate it. So as you can see, what we need to do is just to make a loop. So let's reverse. Once you've done it, so we get moving from the left, coming back center. So next thing to do is add the other part of our clip. Here, Control D, or let's unzoom it. Press Control D, switch to 1 frame log. Press right click, new compound clip, left animation. And then what do we have here? It's going from center to right, and then go back to center, going to left. So we're pressing Option command to duplicate. Let's duplicate it on the right, invert it again. And then what do we have is just a moving and a dancing Eiffel Tower. Once you're done here, you can select the wall part, create a new compound clip with the full animation, and then you can adjust the speed of it if you wanna. So let's say we're gonna switch to twice. Maybe it's too fast. You have the whole idea of what you can do, or what is remaining is just to add a bit of sound effect or any music you can find. Basically, as you see earlier, I'm using songs from Artlist, which is a very convenient solution since you have everything you need on the right place for a valid subscription. If you don't use my account, then the link down in the description, you're gonna have 2 free monthly subscriptions, and it's gonna help me on the channel. So here is what you can do with the rock paper tool in Photoshop 2003. As you can see, it's very simple how to animate any kind of object as long as you can remove it on background. So once again, I'm gonna show you within a few seconds the final result. So here it is. And once again, if you do like this kind of tutorial or have any idea to put into action, give me a thumbs up, tag me on your Instagram shots about what you did with this tutorial. I'm gonna check every time and share the best of my stories. If you do like my content, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, if you do like my content, please subscribe here on my YouTube channel, turn on the bell, and follow me on Instagram to see all the content you can make with Joel. Stay tuned.